in my son, I promise you it'll be the other way around. And in that case, his knee next week. Mr. Bacaro, I agree that the business is unfair. It's unfair to my son. It's unfair to people like you. But every once in a while, someone comes along that's so extraordinary that it forces those reluctant to part with some of that wealth to do so not out of charity, but out of greed, because they are so very special. And even more rare, that person demands to be treated according to their worth because they understand what they are worth. Or their mother does. You purport to know a good deal about.
Hopefully everybody can hear me. I have finished eating,
Is it
so.
me who believes in Michael, his name? Or am I just a healthy reflection of who he is and what he believes?
As always, if you know these live streams, you know, just stick a question in the comments and I'll get to it. Going to give it about 10 minutes and then I'm going to go and do a theory test for the car.
I'm going to put it to you plain once again. Michael will get $250,000 and a Mercedes-Benz that will be forgotten in a year. But he gets a piece of the revenue of the shoe. And all
Because I am. Trust me, I can't cook like one anywhere. Just checking the shiz. So I actually forgot I got another test ride video up. Well, not uploaded yet, but it is sitting in front of me to upload. Good morning. I thought you'd already left. So it did. Which is probably not good of me to assume, but I did actually assume that you were already out of the country. Unless you were visiting. Visiting's different. Ah, right. Where did I put the video? Word up. Oh. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Wait, is it doing? No. Oh, I hate this computer. Oh, hopefully you got everything sorted out, mate. Like, where is it? Bernelli, RTK. Boop, 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 boom. I think that was it. 22 minutes. It's not the one I'm uploading anyway. Where's the stop button? Stop. Sorry, I'm trying to upload as well as doing it. Next. Save. Into that. Over to that. All good. kind of looking for another job at the minute, just to see what's out there. Just not having fun again. Delete forever. Bike has come to have a speed wobble thing. I think the head bearing has gone to a point where I need to replace it, and it's now vibrating every time I go fast. But other than that, nothing strange or startling is happening in this world. Just have not been bothered with most things. That sounds. Fuck's sake. But yeah, nothing strange or startling. I am drowning under a mass of freaking editing. I just again lost interest. But I'm trying to get back on it again. Well, I say back on it. I'm going a bit crazy with test rides at the minute. I've like 4 test ride videos here, and one that I forgot. Well, no, 3, and then one that I forgot from like months ago. But I just haven't had the time nor the. Yeah, I do need a fucking editor. I ain't got the money to pay them. If I had the money to pay an editor, it would make life a hell of a lot easier. But sometimes you get, it's sometimes a bit heartless when you've got an editor. So it can be, but we live to struggle on, as I say. Plus, it means I'm in control of everything, give or take. That's why nothing ever goes up. But getting a wee bit more attention now from certain manufacturers and bits and pieces, so gotta keep up the effort. When was that released? When was it released? $2022, is it? Is it 2022? Enhanced models. We'll stick 2022 up. Let's see. What nobody's going to complain about that because nobody's going to know. Oh God, how did that go? Did that go well? Sorry, I'm still doing the golf here. Nope, entertainment. What the fuck? Stop changing this on me. This is why I'm suffering. Next. Private. Save. I don't think I could go that long without putting my leg over a bike. It would probably not go down too well. So it wouldn't. Just get the whole license. A2 is all grand, but then you have to do another license to be a full thing. Just go for broke, get the big one, and then you can buy anything you want. To be fair, if that's a thing that you're going to want, if that's a thing that you want to do, I would do it. I am currently in the processes of doing my theory tests for the car. Yeah, that you can be. You don't have to think. I need to Google that. I need to Google. Test taken on a motorcycle. That's it. Alright. Ah, fuck that stupid bollocks. Why the fuck? They fucking gatekeep motorbike licenses now, so they are. To be fair, it's been a while since I even looked at that. I have only literally started looking at the theory test stuff for the bike, so, or no, the car. Not that I want to buy a car. I just want to have the ability to drive one. So I do, because it would be handy. And I can make money. I can make money by carting people about, basically. What are you going to go for if you get your A2, mate? Because there are some nice bikes out there. Like. Sweet. Ooh, yeah, they're nice. Haven Road and MT-07, they're nice. A lot of punch for the size of it. It was very small. I rode the R7. Again, very small. But both pretty good bikes. I've never rode a KTM 300. Though I do want to ride a few different KTMs, but they're not. Well, they are road legal. A friend of mine has a Dakar one I want to ride. It's a 690 or a 990 Dakar bike. I want to try it because it's tuned. I did sit on one of those new, well, they're not new now, Husqvarna Norton Husqvarna Norton. Aye, Norton, sorry. Norton 901s. Oh, they are some bike. The 690 Dakar Jerk is a beaut. Yes, they are. Though, choice, I would probably buy a Honda CRF 250 Rally. Or one of my friends, go check him out. You'll probably like some of his stuff. Has a Cove. Go check out that Cove 450 Rally. It is a rally bike for just ripping around sand dunes, but they're road legal. He has recently bought one. If you go and check out Peaks Motorcycles, absolutely mint bike. Or get yourself a Tracer. No, don't get one. Tracers are a fucking bundle of problems. 1 minute they're fine, and then you do like 2,000 miles in a month, and then it's not so fine. As I said previous, mine has a funny speed wobble now, and I don't know if it's the head burn, the front wheel burn, a loose fork, I don't know, or a lumpy chain, or just something something that's just decided to uncooperate, and you go over 70-mile-an-hour. But no, I tell you, it's like some of the rally bikes. I wish I was just short enough because I would have one in a heartbeat. Because I would love to do one up as a Dakar rip type bike, but I don't have the expertise. Tracer too tall. No, it's not. I'd struggle to sit on your 125, and that's saying something. I'm tippy toes on my Tracer, and it's fucking. You don't need any more than tippy toes. How many miles are you on on the Tracer? 40,000. I think 40,000. I could be wrong. Sorry, picking my nose. I think it's either 40,000 or like 38,000 from when I owned it, with 2,500 miles on it. 1,000 of those I put on the bike from the 22nd of June till last week. So the bike has been going pretty hard since I bought it. To be fair, it's just all silly little maintenance things that need sorted. No. I haven't been to Hourglass for a good couple of weeks. I could go down and do stuff, but I'm kind of reversing out of that field at the minute. Because, well, there's a load of stuff going on, but I'll let you know when that all goes down and I'm free. When am I planning my next trip to England? So this is my dilemma, Fuzzy, is there's a BSB on the 29th of September at Donington, my favourite place. But I also want to go to Scotland on the same weekend because the girlfriend is going away for a holiday to Spain for 4 nights, and the weekend she's coming back. I kind of want to be away doing something for the weekend, for like 2 nights, 3 nights, and then come back, and then she's back. So, and I'm going to put it out shortly in a video what people want to see, because I could do my stock trip to Donington, which 600 miles, probably there and back. Not a big sort of woohoo trip. I have been given a few places in Scotland to go. I want to go up towards Oban in Scotland, or Oban, or whatever, what way Scottish people pronounce it, and go to, it's called the Skyfall Road. Hang on, I'll get it up here. Share screen. Not that screen, not that screen. Go back to that, and then you go to that, and then you go there. Skyfall Road in Scotland. I know you can see what I'm aiming for here, but I want to go. Just show me the picture. For frick's sake. Right. Nope. Nope. Can't do that one either. Jeez, I just want to show people the road. Right. Show me. Dang it. We will show this on a word. Nope, that's not it either. Right, you're going to do fucking that round. So, this here road. Dang it. I'm going to show you. I'll show you. Give me a second. Give me a second. This here road, minus the car. I want to go here. The coordinates. I say coordinates. It's on Google Maps as a pin. She has done it, and oh my god, the views is unreal. How far is Plymouth from Donington? It is, I will tell you. Plymouth. Still can't spell it. Donington Park Circuit. Mr. Fuzz, it is exactly this far. It is 241 miles. So yeah, 241 miles from Plymouth to Donington, which is probably the same. Belfast. It is 350 from Belfast, taking the usual route that I take, which is full of this much. So you're talking, for me to do that trip, there is 350 one way and then 350 the other way, so 700-mile round trip. So I mean, I would like to do it, but this one's closer. I'll show you it. Skyfall Road. Scotland. Scotland. James Bond Skyfall is 220 miles. So my plan would be to stay over here. It's well, say 300 there, 300 back, and then enjoy Scotland. Mate, as far as like as I say, like I will let people know what is happening before it actually happens and before I book it, because I'll gauge which one, because obviously Scotland in that type of weather isn't the greatest. So what I'll do is I'll work it out, and then hopefully if I do Downton, I'll let people know, and I'll let yourself know, and if I do Scotland, everybody will know, and I'll do my videos as usual. But yeah. It's just one of those things, is after going to ABR festival, kind of get the bug. I want to go and do all these mad adventures and stuff. Have you ever, or would do John O'Groats? Yes. I did want to do. I'll show you, because it's always handy. This one that I'm going to show you has always been one that I've wanted to do. So we start off in Belfast. Surprise, surprise. Right, I'll share the screen. So start off in Belfast. John O'Groats. John O'Groats, which is 426 miles. And then we add a destination of Land's End, which is not in that. Land's End is Devon. 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 So we'll just drag this right to the end. I wanted to do this, so I did. And then from basically, was that the one I wanted to do? No, sorry. Short answer to your question is yes. But I wanted to do, see if I can. Start off in Gort. So we start off as much as the northerly tip of Ireland, and then we go Malin Head. No, that's where I want to start. Malin Head, Donegal, down to Maisenhead. Maisenhead. Cork. And then we obviously have to change this one for that one. So in actual sense, I wanted to do this one at some point as like a charity run. And I mean, when I mean charity run, I mean I'd have the bike liveried up to do with all the charities. I would do fundraising. I would push it all year, and then I would take the time off and I would go and do it. And I just wanted to see. It says 36 hours, so I just wanted to see how long it would actually take me in reality to do. So that was a pipe dream idea that I had, that I wanted to do that, and put a load of sponsorships in for like the Air Ambulance and a whole load of other different charities, and get a bike sponsored by one of the manufacturers or something like that, and just go do it in a couple of days, 3 days, and then boom, charity. That way. But that is a hell of amount of. I think it says 286 kilometers, 286 kms into miles is basically so that trip in general would be 1,776 miles, but the only thing that it doesn't take into consideration is the last bit, which knocks it into Belfast, which takes it up to 3,563 km into miles is 2,200. So 2,273 miles to do all that, which, don't get me wrong, it would probably take me feckin' forever, but it would make a great YouTube series of me just absolutely mentally breaking down whatever bike I'm on, breaking down, and just general exhaustion and delusionness. So I hope that answers your question, Harold. Donington is about 278 miles from Belfast. Good maps count. Yeah, well, Google Maps counts the crossing. Yeah. 6 hours. So 6-7 hour trip all in, takes 3 hours off. Just, yeah. So I mean, it is a good trip. It would be. And again, for that one that I want to do, it would still knock it in to like 2,000 mile. So I mean, it's not. I'm not trying to compete in the iron but challenge, but it's big mileage. One of my friends, Jazz, she is getting her bike ready currently for, I think it's like a 5-week trip around Scandinavia, Sweden and Norway, round and back and all this here. She's doing it from England. Totally amazing. I would love to be able to do a trip like that, but here I am. But as I say, it's one of those things. The big trip has always been like a nagging, not like a nagging feature, but like a constant sort of can of do that. Don't get me wrong. If at the time and the money, I would try it, and I would be able to train for it and get a bit fitter and just go and do it. But part of me wants to make it a charity thing and get everybody involved and YouTube series and stuff like that there. But the amount of equipment alone for YouTube that would take it's scary. You say that. I've literally just started watching C90 Adventures, and 100% Epic Adam told me about this years ago, and I never caught on to it. And it only came into my suggested box on YouTube the other week. And it's the mini Jeep series that he's doing, where he's traveling from like Salt Lake City to Moab in like a little 8 horsepower mini Willis Jeep called Willie. And oh my goodness, I have binge watched. I think it was like 4 episodes so far, and I've been binged watched every single one of them. Absolutely brilliant wee series, and that's the sort of stuff I would love to do, but I don't have the greatest amount of money to do that and be able just to bugger off and do it. But the dream is to start off small. Well, it is the dream. I'm living it. Start off small and just work my way to something, and just something that I can be proud of. It's and it's sorry. I'm really having some mad issues today with the internet. Is being an unbelievable little butthole. So I'll scooch over in case I'm blocking the Wi-Fi. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it takes balls and a large amount of money. Adam knows. Epic Adam knows and has hung around with C90 Adventures, and he says he is nuts. And he does think tours in England, which he would love to go down and do. But 100% I want to start doing like mini travel series things. When I move house, I'm going to buy a bike, put it in the garage, and just do a build series. I know jack all about bikes, how to maintain them, how to take them apart, how to put them back together again. And that bike will be basically me learning how to do it. But again, it needs money. Or I could go and buy a scrap bike out of the scrap yard and just do it up. But it's just one of those things. If ABR taught me one thing, and I went to all the chats that sort of interested me, is having the drive to do it and being able to have the confidence to do it. And I think that's something I've been lacking for the last year or two for YouTube sort of stuff. Is you just the confidence again. As I say, I was planning on doing the big video from ABR and getting in front of the camera and talking and walking around, and just something anxiety wise. When I point a camera at myself, it's like pointing a death ray at me. I just lock up, and it doesn't make a video if I lock up and I'm standing there just looking around. And that's why the videos there that are released about ABR it was more a talk video, because that's the only place where I could it's the only place I felt that I could record, just because it was like closed in. There was a guy walked past the tent, and I actually just went it just melted down because he walked past the tent, and it was just a disaster. Sasha's up for sale. You can learn with that. There is also another bike up for sale somewhere, and I was nearly for buying that, so it was back. Keyword being nearly buying it back. Most people know, it's not a big secret, that my XT seems to pop up on the internet every now and again, and a few people, well, I say a few people, everybody keeps fucking telling me that it's on. Telling me that it's up. I'll be honest, Harold. A few of the friends from a couple of the other clubs do Storm in the Castle and the Farmyard, but I've never had the drive to go. I know England does a lot of the adventure-based ones. A whole load of them are on the next couple of months, and it's like, damn, I really wish I could go to that. With the job stuff at the minute, I'm kind of hesitant to put my hat in for something like that. I don't want to leave without security because I keep coming back with no security at the minute. Which is not great. But no, I have seen them advertising, and I do know a good few people that go to it. I know a few guys, they ride down, there's about 10 of them ride down to the Faro Rally every year. I would love to do that. I wanted to do one there pre-COVID, which was, there's about 5 or 6 of them. They go every year and do a tour of Normandy, where they go into Germany and then basically work their way down the coastline, going to all the World War museums and the U-boat pens and stuff like that. But they're all rich. But as I say, these things are all on a list. I have them on a document on this computer. And, when, who, I have them planned. It's just getting the fucking time to execute them. So it is. It's hard. It is hard. And then as well, with likes of the big long trip that I want to do for charity, I need to push my YouTube to the point where I'm like just sick of looking at it. And I know I never get to that point. But as I say, it's all work in progress. I'm meant to be going out tomorrow. I say I am meant to be going out tomorrow to film another one of my, what is that useless? Oh, Biker Hotspots NI. And to be honest, it's eating me, and this is down to the anxiety thing again. It's eating me to the place that I want to go. I know on a Sunday is going to be busy and full of bikers, which I don't want to go there because it's full of bikers. But I know I need to do another one of those, and that's where do people get the time and the motivation? If anybody can look on eBay and see if there's any motivation for free, that would be great. I do have a talk with another one of the things that I started that they were really kept up with, having a chat with series. The one I did with Epic Adam first. Of Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish is going to come on at some point when he's free. I'm going to get a chat with him. I think he might try and sway a few of his cronies to come on. I'm going to ask Hippodromes to come on. I've just got lists of paper and documents here that I'm just trying to get my head around at the minute. But it's happening. I nearly quit doing this YouTube shiz the other 2 or 3 months ago. I just wasn't, as I say, head wasn't in the space. I'm gonna be honest. I'd put out a couple of videos at that point, and they just meh. And I was having helmet troubles, and I was like, do you know what? not gonna bother. And then I got an inspirational kick up the arse from someone, and we're back on the push. Mate, if I had your bike, if I was to come and get your bike, and my missus came home and seen the bike, I would not be sitting here for the next one of these. And you've been reading about a murder. But I mean, do you imagine the series? XT Junkie rebuilds XT, makes it better, welds a hole in something, screws up something. I mean, it just writes itself. I'd be the new Dell. Thank you. It's hard, and as you know, I've never taken compliments well. I'm not that type of person. But I'll be honest, I went to the ABR festival, and I say was it 15,000 people. Some really high profile YouTubers, high profile YouTubers there. Who knew me? Who knew me? Even just saying that blows my mind. They knew me. Me and Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish is what? Let me see. From what I can remember, Mr. Fish is a pretty big YouTuber. To me, he's a big YouTuber. Let's see. So Mr. Fish. So Mr. Fish is 26.7K subscribers. Now, fun fact about why me and Mr. Fish are like, I wouldn't say close, but we're friends. We are actually legit friends. We do talk fairly regularly in a public setting, but behind the scenes as well. Mr. Fish has 26.7 subscribers. I have 1,523. The fun fact about me and Mr. Fish is we started at the same time. We started YouTube. We both started doing YouTube videos at the same time. And I don't know. I was sitting in the ABR Fest with 5 or 6 of my friends. Teapot 1, Hippodrome. No, Teapot 1 and Mr. Fish came in. And a couple of guys who were sitting with me knew them and said hello. And Mr. Fish, he said hello to everybody and sort of looked at me and looked over and sort of, all right. And he looked at me again, and I had started talking to someone, and he was like, bro. And he came around, and by God, the man is huge. He's like 6 foot odd. And he just grabbed me and hugged me, and he's like, bro, what's up? And I started chatting to the point where like Teapot 1 was looking at him like, what the hell? And a lot of the ones I was sitting with were like, do you know him? It was like, you would think I do, don't you? But that and like a few other people came up, like Hippodromes just came up to me. And I know he knows this because he came up to me. It took me a good 15 minutes to realize who it was, but he knew me, and I was like, all right, okay. And I bought him a beer without even asking, because I knew who he was, I knew the voice, but I didn't know. And the confidence that gives you that someone who knows you comes up to you and starts talking to you it sends you to the moon. It really does. That doesn't look well. It sends you to the moon, and I kind of thought at that point, do I give this up? So I had to talk to a few other ones, and they were like, well, why would you? And it was just, it makes sense to keep this going. I just have to put the effort in, really. But a lot of the people tend to tell you, oh, like you, Mr. Fisher, you shouldn't be going at the same time. How come you aren't as big as him? I was like, dude, puts effort in these videos. I don't. I mean, I just upload every now and again. I did meet who else? There's a username Kate, Betsy Bonneville, Peaks Motorcycles, a load of people, and I mean, it was just like they know you, and it was just like, I gotta keep this going. But as I say, I came home with a bee in the bonnet, and I need to keep this going. Like, so what I'm trying to do is, I've literally gone through all my videos, and I've basically linked the ones that I want. What was I going to say? I'm basically just going through my hard drive, and anything that I've missed, any videos that I missed, I'm just going back through them, making sure the videos are done and uploaded. Just because. The 100% true. Sub count shouldn't count for anything. You do what you enjoy, but there's an overwhelming expectation that doing it is fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I could video all day long, and I'd have the best time. But see, when it comes to editing, I just lose it. Yeah, it is. It's a thing. If someone tells you they're not it, if someone tells you, you get all the American ones. Oh, I'm not in it for the views. I'm in it for the fun. They're in it for the views. You know what I mean? It's a thing. I'm not complaining that I'm not growing. You know, I still get excited over every subscriber and every comment, and bust my nuts to, you know, go and actually reply. It's when other people focus on your sub count over someone else's, and you're like, why does this matter? Because I don't even know how many videos I have on my channel. Pages of 50. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what, 200, 250. 300. 350. There is a lot. 350. 400. Yeah, so 450. So I'd say there's what, well over 500 videos. Say 550 videos on the channel. Half of them are dead videos, like, but you know. Yeah. And it's a sad thing that that happens. There's a couple of guys. A lot of the UK ones just give up because it's just not, feasible. A lot of the ones in the UK only keep going because of the money. Not looking at one of the UK's largest motor vloggers who do not know how he's still putting out content that people watch. Americans the same. As soon as they get the money starting, TikTok's just funny. TikTok for me is funny because the reaction you get from TikTok is just insane. You could have the stupidest video and it goes viral and there's no explanation. But then TikTok is a good way for people who know me to don't like me. They can spy on me. I had a few conversations at the ABR Fest that were surprising. A job offer at ABR to work for a certain motorcycle manufacturer doing tours in Northern Ireland, which was a bit weird because the meeting the meeting was under a tree. So it was just a random meeting with a guy under a tree, which was quite weird. I'll not lie. But hopefully next month I should be talking to that guy again and we'll get more information on that. That'll be kicking off hopefully next year. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll be in a different environment at that point because toxic. But it's one of those things. Yeah. TikToks like that always end up popular for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. But it's just weird. It really is just weird that you get to that point. I said to a few people while I was away that it was not too involved in YouTube and stuff like that. And then they're like, just keep doing it. It's like, what? It's like, oh, you're in such a privileged place. It's like, am I though? No, don't want to put that out there. No, I don't think I do. But it's something that I'm now just going to have to keep at. Partly have to keep at it now because of the guy from the certain manufacturer. It all just balances on that. But I am plugging a certain manufacturer to come over to Northern Ireland too. I am absolutely bugging CCM at the minute because I'm quite disappointed that I didn't get to ride one at ABR because of my license. Not too happy about that one, but hey. But I am pestering them to come across to here because, well, they should be here. They should have some sort of presence here, but they don't. Just pure and simple, they don't. And that's not fair. But then again, I get why they couldn't let me test ride the bike. It wasn't really their fault. It's the rules of the insurance company. Like, so that, and they probably thought I was going to fucking steal it. But we strive and we succeed. We keep pushing. Because there, I did a thing. I'll see if I can show you. I'll see if my phone allows it. When I came back from ABR, it was like, oh, what was it? Oh, when I came back from ABR, I had a load of fucking pictures. I had like enough pictures for like ages. I'll show you. Like for about a week after ABR, I was doing uploads twice a day onto Instagram. And look, can you tell? Can you tell when I was uploading the pictures? Now look at that beforehand and then after. And that big spike in the middle is basically me twice a day, every day, posting. So it is beneficial to post every day. It's just not fucking doable if you haven't got the pictures, which I don't. I didn't. But I'm just going to keep plugging along, I think. Let's see. I'm going to try something. Lives. Howdy. Don't know. But yeah. Just gotta get the money. Big live emoji. You really just gotta keep moving. Sounds like a plane's crashing. Oh, it's a sleazy jet plane. But yeah, we always just keep going. I'm also on that threads. Don't know why I joined it, but I'm on there. But what's everybody been up to? I mean, it says there's 2 of you here, so hopefully you haven't been doing too much this weekend. If it was to, well, I am going to be doing it, but who would you like me to interview for a chat with? The thing that they do when I talk to people, because ultimately it is up to the people. I will go to the person and ask them, or you can go to the person and ask them, or it is totally up to yourselves. I'm happy to talk to most YouTubers. I say most, as if there's ones that I don't want to talk to, I'm not going to do it. Because we need. I have Epic Adam. Epic Adam was great. We chatted for a good couple of hours at least. Hopefully get Mr. Fish in soon. Might actually get Jasmine in soon. I might actually get a couple of other ones from the group that I hang around with when I'm on my little adventures to England. Might get them to do it too. So I will have plenty of people. It's just getting them involved. And then getting someone to gift me like a business package for Streamform so it can have all the features would be also great. But as it stands, I'm doing well. I've got another test ride video to give out. I have lists and just keep on knocking through them. I still have the plan that I want to drive to England to get my bike serviced. Just have to make sure my bike's fit enough to do the trip. Jesus, a full blurb of people talking there. Dun, 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 dun. Newcastle Punt, I haven't been there in ages. Last time I was over there, we were over with the Belfast Giants to watch the Key Vipers play. And Was it Whitley Hall or is it Whitley Bay Arena? There's a tiny little tin hut with a massive fucking ice rink in it. Oh, on the bike, even better. I have a few friends over there in Toonland. I haven't seen him in ages, and he keeps threatening to ride down to visit, or if I'm over, I keep threatening to go over, but I never do. How long are you over for? Are you just over for a trip, or are you just did you get lost? Follow the sign for Newcastle and ended up in England. I heard recently Skaggy Cruiser put this video out about some major health problems that he's having at the minute. I just that guy does everything for everybody, and he hasn't caught a break. I met the guy way back at the first monkey meet. Absolutely unreal guy, really friendly. Well, anything, yeah, no, well, shit everywhere. All right, world's first integrated airbag helmet unveiled by Aeron. Ever be affordable? I think the weather at the minute just doesn't know what it wants to do. And there's no point trying to fucking predict it because it is just going to be rubbish. I don't even think the weather here tomorrow is meant to be great, which is annoying. Yeah, I know that. I know what you mean. Bloody neighbours are so fucking noisy. Oh, yeah. I do want to get on the boat again soon. I want to go to Scotland or something, maybe Wales. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what there is. I mean, I just get that itis of wanting to travel. Like, as I say, like the weather tomorrow, I want to go up the coast road, and I know the weather's going to be junk. I just know it, and I don't want to go out on it. And it's just, yeah. I was literally going to pay to go on the Belfast to Liverpool boat and back again. And I just couldn't be bothered. Oh, well, that's a legit reason. That's great. I have family down in Worksop in near Doncaster. I haven't been over in years, and I do consider going. I really do just consider going over, but I need to get everything set here first. Right, how long have we been going for? An hour and 17 minutes. Right. I think it's about time I left your ears alone. All I can say is, guys, thanks very much for the people who joined in. Sorry I got a bit heavy at one point, but things needed to be said just to get them out of here. But 100%, if you have any video ideas, you know where to reach me. Feel free to get in contact, and don't forget, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Because I don't care about subscribers, but it helps. I would have just stayed there, Harold. There's nothing here. But yeah, 100%, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Harold, safe trips, or safe trip. Maybe see you at some point somewhere around the place. Yeah, thanks for coming along, and see you later.